Hello friends and welcome to our channel. Our today's video is about after being bullied for his huge teeth for years, he eventually surprises everyone. But before we start, please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell and smash that like button. We really appreciate your continuous support. Being a kid comes with its own troubles and challenges, as even at such a young age, children have to deal with emotional pain and pressure at home, at school, and from their peers. And as a part of growing up, kids have to go through all sorts of challenges and deal with them. Bullying is one of the main challenges that people have to cope with, be it a little kid at the playground or an adult at his workplace. Being a global phenomenon, bullying as a notion is so vast that it can't be precisely defined nor properly described, as the emotional distress associated with it can only be felt and in some cases has lifelong traumatic effects. Bullies torment their victims for a number of reasons. Maybe they derive gratification from their actions, they're unable to sympathize with other people, or simply because they come from tumultuous families. Bullying impact goes beyond the target individual and affects the emotional state of their parents and other relatives, and what starts as an offhand joke can end up as a tragic end for the victim. Bullying was a regular feature of 12-year-old Evan Hill's life, who was constantly tormented because of his appearance. Evan was constantly mocked for his oddly massive buck teeth, and kids in his school hurled him with all sorts of jokes and mockery. Evan's dental problem was so severe that he couldn't close his mouth all the way or speak properly. Other kids called him the rabbit because his massive front teeth protruded out of his mouth. And despite being such a nice and friendly kid, Evan was the butt of his peers' cruel jokes and bullying. Orthodontist Richard Slutter described Evan's buck teeth as the most severe case he encountered throughout his 25-year-long career. Evan's upper jaw set at a 12-degree angle tilt instead of the 2 degrees angle found in regular cases. The fact that resulted in a 2 centimeters gap between his top and bottom front teeth, and his front teeth were unusually large. Fixing Evan's buck teeth problems were so severe and complicated that it necessitated a series of interventions at a cost of $12,000. His family was still struggling with the aftermath of the earthquake that hit their hometown in Christchurch, New Zealand. The natural disaster caused substantial damage to the single-wage family's house and cost them the only car they had. Though patients aged 18 or less are eligible for basic dental treatment in New Zealand, Evan couldn't benefit from that because his severe case required specialized and advanced interventions. The family was heartbroken for not being able to pay for Evan's desperately needed treatment, and even after exhausting all the possible solutions, their final option was to mortgage the house. The case of Evan started drawing some local media attention, and eventually he appeared in a TV show named Campbell Live. Evan shared his story on the popular talk show in New Zealand and was met by an unexpected reaction from the scores of people who watched the episode. Viewers from all around the country were touched by Evan's situation and started a fundraising campaign to pay for the dental procedure expenses. The campaign was so big that it resulted in raising $100,000 in a relatively short period of time. Barbara, Evan's mother, was blown away by the incredible generosity of all those strangers who rushed to help her son. She said, "I don't know where we would have been today without the generosity we had." Evan could finally start the treatment that he desperately wanted, and part of the money was used to buy the family a new car to help take Evan to his dentist appointments. The remaining donations money was used to start a trust to help other kids who needed dental treatment and their families couldn't afford. The newly founded Wish for a Smile Trust was placed under the administration of the New Zealand Association of Orthodontics, NZAO, and it still receives generous donations up till this day. As for Evan, it's been 5 years since his story went public, and the treatment he went through finally started showing its results. The boy had extensive dental treatment and had to make regular monthly visits to his orthodontist, who succeeded in shifting Evan's teeth 15 millimeters. Evan's kindness and patience finally paid off when he removed the braces and could finally enjoy the smile he always dreamed of, without feeling self-conscious or embarrassed. Today, Evan's a young man who's finally graduated from school, and that one act of generosity he received from strangers impacted his life so deeply. Asked what he thought about his new look, Evan simply said, "I feel good. I can't help it but smile." Evan's case is but one of millions of cases in which kids face self-esteem issues because of dental problems, as many of them avoid smiling or speaking in public because of the appearance of their teeth. In addition to not being able to enjoy a normal life, these kids are often the target of bullying and mockery from their peers. All people fight their own battles, be they small or big, public or secret. Yet an extended hand in times of hardship and a warm shoulder to lean on when things are in turmoil is all that we need to survive and regain our balance. Evan's story reflects the bright side of humanity when people come together to make miracles come true and extend hope and help to reach individuals that have never met or known. Did you enjoy today's story? Let us know what you think about it in the comments. If you believe this story was amazing, don't hesitate to share it with your buddies. Hit the subscribe button and activate the notification bell so you'll never miss your daily dose of incredible stories.